Alright, we're gonna start with 8 and we'll see if people join us for the second match. Basically is what we decided on, because we don't really want people to wait that long, ultimately.
Are you prepared? Then please do your best to survive.
So we got the fight in the temple, which is common for the blade users. And then we have a fight in the uptown between the blade users, actually. This is kind of amusing. And we have sheep with Bo Alex. That's quite unfortunate. And Gali with the blunt Cecilia. It used to be good, but ever since the... Oh, wow, this is... Okay, yeah, so this is F. I thought so. We'll see what happens now. Ciarion and the chapel. He was kicked to chapel, which, funny enough, gave him free chapel. So that's something. So we have Gali with the F mastery, and we have Flo D mastery. Alcohol, liquor bread's very good. Definitely getting the hat is very good. I do think that he is set for a lot of armor really fast. We'll see what happens. Zai actually got kicked out of Blunt, and he's doing the Santa Morte route that he has worked with previously. Now, Sheep doesn't play a lot of bow, so I do believe that she's making... I want to say that's a Hwacha, actually. So that's quite scary. I do think, yeah, this is Hwacha. Bow in general is pretty difficult for Alex because it's really hard. You have to carry arrows and an extra weapon in the event you do get one. I personally would have just one hand, honestly. And we have Domo here, who is doing a very classic, the hospital. So he went from temple to hospital, which is a very solid route, actually. Now he just needs one piece and he'll get dazzling. And then he'll actually have battle boots ready as well. Now the thing is, his weapon is not. So I don't think he'll be ready for the bear yet. It's actually kind of interesting to see Led actually losing that, because I think he could have won that, because twin sword versus katana, I feel like, yeah, for sure. This now all he has to get is, so he got the hammer that he was looking for. He actually found the tune too. Very lucky. I think it was on his first time surge. Goes to the factory. He's gonna make iron sheet. So you got the katanas on its way, Odachi on its way, and I think he'll be making sheaths. So I would not be surprised if I see a arm warmer buzzer band. And Zion did mention that it's enough arrow that she doesn't have to carry arrow, but the thing is, once she throws her bow, if she throws it, then she'll be back to carrying arrow. Like, she can't get around it. Now, Iron Sheet, I do think that he is looking for the dog, in fact. He has found the first dog. And this will either become battle boots or sheath. We'll see which one he goes first. I think with his aggressive advantage, sheath would be a better idea. But we'll see. So he's in a very good position right now, for sure. Sheath, alright. Wow, Gali, so F Mastery Star is too difficult. I don't know if he can do this at all. Have we told Gali about the blunt and how it doesn't work really well anymore because you need 30 hits? I don't know, but Flo actually doing slightly well as well, but I think for now, Domo is definitely very ahead. All in all, he not found the dog. He did not get the dog. Actually, Sheepo picking this one up. Now, this is actually quite difficult. And Shiro actually might looking to be dying here without healing. This is really dangerous. Forest is a pretty hot spot in the early game, comparatively. And he doesn't really have much armor either. Did manage to get the hospital gun before it closed, but he's quite weak. Shippo as well, actually not having any healing except... No healing actually. So like I said before, Shiro dying early because she does not have healing, and Forest being a fairly popular spot in the early game. Light actually doing fairly well. We'll see what this makes. So he finds the mask, which he'll happily pick up. Now the leather chain, is that for hat? If it's for hat, then it's pretty interesting. Otherwise, he's actually kind of out of healing, in my opinion, and this is pretty dangerous. So I think he went to the trail for Oriental Grass, but didn't find that many. This might become a Mirror Marble, if it was me anyway, so because there's no other way for you to use Mithril, especially as stab where you can't really pick anything up. What about Domo? So Domo picks up a hat somewhere. Yeah, Domo is looking very scary right now. He is C rank going into bear round. Fairly ahead in my opinion. Now the problem with Galley is that he's kind of just walking around. He has probably the highest armor, I want to say. Okay, so he's slightly behind in armor, but he'll be caught up in armor soon. Does he have a leather? Ah. So Domo is definitely is looking at his hat with the feather into the close helm. 37 damage, good damage. So Lad decide not to take that fight. Does get a hat. So he makes the close helmet, and that will be looking like the bannerets. And Galley actually looking for the bear. The bear, unfortunately, not around this round. So let's see if he looks for the gorilla, which is in fact up. He does not go for the gorilla, which just kind of hangs around. Domo, actually out of food, interestingly, but I don't know if anybody really want to fight him. So he doesn't do much damage. Does Galley stay and fight? Domo, wow, this is okay. So he's out of healing. Now he has the most potential, but only if he doesn't die here. I think he looks like he's making a comeback now. He just needs a knife. Gets blocked at the alley. I don't think he's that strong. Yeah, so I don't think Dark Knight was that strong, but Domo definitely looking to avoid fights right now. He does, in fact, however, does get uptown, but the worry here is that he finds like just glasses on the ground, but the worry is that Led probably took 2 knives already out of the hotel, so this might be a little difficult. I think his better bet is in the hotel or in like slum or alley, but obviously they were taken at the time. Now, so this is kind of him falling behind, and Sheep getting the hotel food. She just went to the hotel straight up and just clear that area out. This is looking actually pretty good for her. She'll have killer. I can't remember the name of it. She'll have killer heals as soon as she gets a scrap metal, Doctor's gown. Now that means she gets her dazzling armor. I can't talk today. And interestingly enough, Domo is losing her advantage. Well, he still has the food to back himself up, which is in his favor. Ciarion, what do I say? When you find 2 powders of life straight up on the floor and have 2 ramens, I don't know. Anyway, he's doing fine. Definitely not having some issue. Now that Shiro's if he had gotten the flower, I think that would have been much better for him, but he did not. Now Domo has food this time. He's actually very prepared for food as well with this. What the fuck? Okay, so let's see if he finds so he doesn't. All areas closed, well is opening, so the people who went to look for animals should at this point realize that there is in fact a bear. And we see that Domo has noticed, and this is going to be a brawl, and which she actually promptly gave up. I think this is a mistake. Oh, so he's not giving it up. Is he going back? Nope, bear's dead. Okay, so he gave that one up. I hope he had a timer of it. So damage is about equal despite the fact that he had feeling hot. This is a difference in their weapon, actually. But in terms of food, I do think that... Nah, he's not in a better place because Domo actually decided not to pick up the flour, but rather the garlic, which I think is a better choice for him. This is pretty scary for Shippo, who does manage to finish his armor. This Mithril is looking like a really good... This Mithril is looking like a really good shield, and that will actually pretty much finish up her armor. This is quite lucky for Sheep, I think. Domo continues leading level, and now in healing as well as Kafi. It's unfortunate because he has not gotten a dog yet. The dog would be the thing that helps him just clear up his inventory, which is a complete fiasco right now. It's a boy with double ruby, so this is... Okay, I see what he's doing, but I feel like the first thing he should have went for was the tunnel, but it's also true that right now areas are a little clogged. So tunnel is where he wants to go for sure. Gets the to finish up his helmet. Once he finishes his helmet, it's a boy is also looking pretty strong armor. We've seen a few Mithrils around already, so we'll see that. Domo actually, interestingly, a little low on healing if you ask me, but I mean nobody hits too hard yet, so I think for now he's alright. Gally, on the other hand, not doing too hot. Finally hitting D+, but I mean at this point in time that's very late in the game. There's already too many hats gone in the game for him to reliably even finish his helmet. The ogre skin, I think is a pretty decent item for him, but he has no food. Dark Knight as well, very out of it, makes arm shield DE, which is interesting.
Make it quick.
Sia, I don't like Sia's inventory right now. It's a little awkward is the word, I guess. So Sia's damage kind of low comparatively. Does he get Wickling? No, he did get the Wickling. Okay, so Domo got the Wickling. That's pretty scary. So he is definitely looking to first finish his helmet, which was immediate. I think he got fairly lucky with that. I think Domo's favorite item is going to be the blood sword. That's what he likes to make. We'll see if he does make it this time though. He's 2 levels ahead, so that's a little scary. Now, Led actually finished up his armor. He is very finished. The 2 witstones looks like he's so ready to just find a lighter and cook up his story and make some other food. Led is finished armor and picked a very good helmet. He's actually on par with Domo, but Domo has better animal control. Domo definitely is, yeah, in fact, looking for the bear right now, which he, I believe that Ciarion actually had a timer for it, but failed to realize it now, and it is too late. Bear taken. That looks to be garlic, pickled garlic, honestly. I think he already made them. Yeah. Interesting. What did he should have taken the garlic. I thought he only had 2 soy sauces, but I guess he has 3. Gally without healing. This is very dangerous. We'll see what happens to him. I can't. It's really unfortunate that there's so many hats that was being used this game, so he can't find hats. He does find a Tree of Life, so this will lets him either come back in the game or somebody's gonna find him while he's trying to make it. Dark Knight actually finding a tuna. That was 2 tunas total then? I'm not too sure actually. I think Domo messed up. If you ask me, I think he messed up and didn't manage to didn't click out of the bear or something. But one thing I've noticed is that his weapon is now at 47. It's at 43 now because of doling. That's actually pretty significant. Ciarion I don't think has, Ciarion's missing his feet, his leg armor, but even then I think the damage is gonna keep going up. There is no stopping Domo's damage. Gally does in fact was killed by Ciarion. Wait, oh my god, that's really unlucky. Okay, so Gally actually moved to the hotel and immediately died. to Domo, who is like rocking Bloodfest now, so they can't stop him. Gabby had a flower, right? So I can see either. I mean, I can see him taking either depending on his feeling. But I would say that the problem with taking the Tree of Life is that it actually clogs his inventory, and I guess he's gonna go for it. Or did he took the Tree of Life and just decided to drop it on the ground, I guess? Questionable in my opinion, but he is very ahead right now, so I could see why he decided to do that. Ciarion, on the other hand, very awkward position, unable to cook either of his. So we'll see what he picks up here, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna just be Curry. Okay, so Curry, pretty lucky. He is looking to finish his flower. There's going to be a single more bear, which I think Domo will have the monopoly on. Finds a garlic, now having enough healing to last him a very long time.
Once I'm paid,
Picking up the flower, that's a pretty picking up the I mean, okay, so tunnel's closed. Now we'll see what happens. Sia lost track of the bear and finds a bear, finds one, which is good. But it seems like he has given up on the bear, which in my opinion is in general not a good idea. He does go for the bear now, thank God. But this is now Domo's fault for basically giving up a bear now. Oh, okay, Domo's now here. Both of them are a little late to the bear, but at least they are at the bear. There was no noise, so Domo did remember that there is in fact a bear. So did the bear die? Nope, it's dead there. These two are duking it out, obviously. Very good decision in my opinion, but a little scary. So this makes sense because Ciarion really needs the spear. If he takes the spear,
Make it quick.
What oh my God, Ciarion messed up. So he did not eat his last PDP before that was quite unfortunate. So now this is going to be Jackie's win. I don't know what Ciarion was doing. I think he just messed up there because he could have very easily won that fight. I don't know if Domo would have wanted to stay and fight further after eating. Once he eats his last PDP, I think that was going to be the end of the Jackie. But the Jackie, I mean, I don't know what happened there. Now Sia is very ahead. So this is what we're seeing. Oh my God, that sword immediately defected. But he does have a myth throw, so. But can he make anything with it? He can't actually make anything with it. We'll see if his sword breaks. If his sword breaks, that's really awkward. Nanorized arm. Useless. Okay. Domo, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. We'll see. It's really unfortunate that. Oh, is he dead too? No. Fast fingers. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know. Flo's looking a little bit. Flo's looking alright, but the thing is, like, you can't really beat this up very well. There is no more iron ore, so he doesn't really have a very good backup weapon. So at this point, honestly, if I was him, I would just pick up a weapon just in case. Archery bear. Okay, so. Oh, so Shibo did make a second bow. That's pretty cool. That's good. He doesn't have much food. There was so many Tree of Life hopping around, but I don't think there's any flowers left. So the Quiver Infinity. So this is a good setup. Funny enough, though, the issue is that he's currently too weak. Is the issue. Well, see, we'll see if Domino gets lucky, because this weapon is growing increasingly terrifying. If you ask me, it's a matter. It's like a fight between how fast this weapon breaks, compared to the rest of them. Domo's definitely getting full points for just damage, though, so I don't think he has too much to worry about in that regard.
It all leads back.
The thing is, nobody wants to fight him, so yeah. No, Ciarion, usually in general, like, this setup is fine. Two bowls, some healing. I think Shippo's trying to find the flower that's in the archer range, but I think there's so many Tree of Lives this game that it's a really hard bet. I feel somebody may have just taken it already, especially since so many hats were gone in the game as well. Domo does managing to finish actually cooking his bread. Okay, finds the Masamune. Then I think the game is pretty much over. He can probably kill everybody even with just the Masamune. Oh, he does find the flower. Okay, well, Sheep finds the flower. And now it is final of 3 area, 4 people. Sheep, the thing is, Sheep doesn't do much damage. But I guess, like, nobody really want to fight. Oh, is he dead? Nah, Sheep got away. She does have healing. Finds an extra flower, actually. That's pretty fun. This is basically just like a juggling session between the people who's left alive. Flo, B+ mastery. Ledran, A+. Ledran's doing well in this regard, but he has the least food, I think. His food is very unfortunate. Sheep, B+ mastery. And Jackie at S. So Jackie definitely looking ahead in this regard. Who has the extra flower? I think Sheep dropped. Did Sheep drop it or something? But yeah, yeah. This is dangerous. Nobody can really 1 versus 1 Domo. They can wear him down. 3 PDP is a little. It's not that good. If people keep fighting him, then that's gonna be an issue. The thing is, he's actually out of stamina. It's a boy. Flo has food, okay, but barely much. Nobody really wants to fight Domo, and nobody knows how much food he has, which is his advantage right now. But if they don't keep wearing him down, Domo's just gonna keep wearing everyone else down. Oh, good one. So that was a predict on his part. There's no healing though, so I guess it didn't really matter. Domo is now SS mastery, so he is gonna be fairly painful. Actually, no, he did pick up more PDPs. Oh, okay, so Led goes down. Unfortunately, is out of healing. And this is over. You know, this game was closer than I had thought it would be, because Domo had a really solid start. But the turning point of the game was when Ciarion actually died to Domo, when Domo was actually fairly out of healing. So like I said, he does win this. I should take a picture of this. And the picture at the bottom too, I guess. Don't think there's any points in here. Alright, so that is the first game of the 2. And we will go to the next one. Domo is doing something, but I'm going to give him the number, and we'll start when everyone gets there. So what was it? Oh, so I was talking about the last game. So Domo did really good. So Domo is a very aggressive player in general. It's a fairly aggressive player, and his fight at the well was what turned his game around. So had Ciarion, I think, persisted in that fight, Domo would have been in a very bad position. So Ciarion would have been in a much better position because Ciarion would have had gotten the flower for the PDP set, and it could have stayed for the garlic. And we don't know how the rest of the game is going to go, but at least at that point in time, Ciarion would have had the most healing in the game, while Domo having not very much healing at all. But instead, what had happened was just very unfortunate, and the result of that was Domo having a bajillion healing. Very sad. Domo. I'm gonna probably go to the bathroom in a little bit. Usually, so like Gali had the issue finding a hat, and something good to keep like just when you're think about when you're playing the game is that you have to pay attention to that kind of thing. Like if you see a Nadine with a flower early game or something, you know that she has gotten that flower from the archery range. Same thing with hats. If you see like 3 or 4 people with hats, just give up on it. You're not going to find another one. There's no more in the game. And you either have to find a different helmet or just aggressively fight without helmet, basically. Alright, we're waiting for Domo. Domo's gonna be a little late. So we're just waiting on Domo. I'm gonna be RB. As for the thing, it depends. So Teza ended up not coming in, unfortunately. Alright, so that's Toto. Alright. Alright, and now we start with Cemetery Start, which is interesting. Chapel, you got the Chapel crew fighting over the Chapel Start. You got the Giant crew in the Uptown, and Domo, who has wisely decided that it wasn't worth it. Dark Knight actually might just die here. Ooh, that was close. So Dark Knight had a very rough start. Ciarion winning that one.
Can't hold myself back.
Alright, it has not eaten bread, so I'm assuming that he either got lucky or something, but Dark Knight took some hefty damage, probably double Uchi, now that I think about it. Probably double Uchi no Toshi. Okay, well, I didn't see where he came from though, so I'm not sure about that antiseptic. What was I doing? Alright, Shiro. So Shiro, this is an interesting. I'm not sure what he's building. I think he's building Blaster Sword, and then we'll see where he goes from there. It's a pretty interesting start. Definitely doable.
Can't hold myself.
And Domo is very skilled in Tempo Start, and unfortunately for Dark Knight, he will not be getting that. Now, Uptown is a pretty decent place for him. We'll see if he can come back into the game. Definitely there is potential comparatively. You got the trio with Sheep and Sheep who got Stab Mastery. So Sheep was definitely looking for Shamsi here. While Flo is, in general, I think he's doing a little better in terms of item. Flo is looking to make the Statue of Liberty, I think. Now, if I was him, I would have just equipped the statue and dropped the bat to save inventory space. But I guess it's not super important. We'll see what happens here. Actually, this is pretty scary. He took some damage. It's actually kind of interesting to see Domo in the forest at all, because I would have expected Domo to have went to the hospital. But yeah, I guess he didn't find the leather, which was what he was here for. Now he goes to Slum. Tempo Slum Hospital is a very common and very powerful blade route. It's very it's fun. I've done it myself a few times, and it's definitely a solid route. Galley, I think started so Galley started Uptown. The Iron Ball were leading straight for heals. It's pretty interesting. I kind of like what Galley's doing. He kind of just goes as he pleases, and it's a very good way to play. And he's already C Mastery, and it hasn't even been the first reset yet. So definitely in terms of mastery, Galley very ahead. Shiro out of healing. Alright, so I wonder what she's gonna do. This is scary for him. If I was him, I would have went to Docs. Docks is my go-to place for food if I need it. Instead, treating in slums is very dangerous for multiple reasons, actually. So I wouldn't have recommended a Ciarion running classic start. So classic chapel start, chapel everything. If he finds a flower here, it'd be really nice for him. The leather would be really good. Okay, so he does pick up the leather. Now, the thing about this is that he doesn't really have too much food. Like, he has that one holy water. Now, if he finds the flower here, then he'd be in a much better position. But he has not yet, and he's here for the fabric armor. We'll see. Maybe he'll get lucky. Now, Shiro, coming back a little bit with, luckily finding some Oriental grass for himself. This is definitely looking a little better than before. Now the issue is he's still fairly low in armor. I think this inventory is also very clunky in my opinion. I would probably equip the Powder of Life just to save space if I was him.
Can't hold myself back.
Okay, so this is good for... So we have Domo with the very efficient routing with the sick paper already. Gets the dazzling armor. He did not in the end find his pen for the sick paper, but he is now here again for leather. So he needs this setup needs 3 different leathers, so that's kind of greedy if you ask me. But if you could make it work, it's certainly a very strong way to play. Shiro, gold. Okay, so Shiro just needs a hat. How many hat people do we have in this game? What? I guess got lucky, but she doesn't have food. That's okay. Okay. Well, Shiro dies to desperate throw, and it did not in fact make a noise, which is good. Fuck, the Powder of Life, definitely good. Well, that was a little surprising, but I think it wasn't like, I mean, it was surprising, but I guess I wasn't like shocked that happened. I'm actually surprised he's not picking up. No, she didn't pick up the sheep meadow, which is a little confusing because sheep doesn't have armor. Now I don't understand why she picked up. Okay, I see why she picked up reserve band, and I guess she'll finish her boots with the mithril or the hat. Both works. It seems to be the boots. No? Okay, so she's making a hat. I feel like I would have not have like took what sheep took from the body, but maybe she could make this work. This definitely looks like this is a very fast shield, but now she has to go find the needle, so this isn't very efficient in my opinion. At least at the alley she can also finish her helmet. This makes battle boots, I guess. She's looking to make some sort of battle boots. Okay. Well, we'll see how this helps him. He has found the flower, finds... Oh, he dropped the pen, I guess. So thick pen was dropped. Finds a hat. The hats are growing increasingly scarce now in the game. This man is playing inventory juggling right now. Finishes his helmet, very good. Gets his flowers, so... Domo is in a very good position right now. Ooh, damage. Okay, so they do this equal damage to each other. And actually Ciarion has finished his healing potion. So Ciarion looking very strong right now. Good. Domo, on the other hand, had to dip out from that fight. He is not necessarily much weaker. So you get the PDPs done. I can't say I'm confident with healing if you only have PDP, but he has healing, which is good. And he's going to look to finish his helmet here and move on.
This is Alex.
Sheep, on the other hand, finishes his love shield, finishes his armor, finishes his helmet. So this is looking very good for him, for her. Looking for leather, finds the leather, battle boots finished. She will be able to... Ooh, EOD boots. Okay, so Sheep is full build, except it's her weapon. She's looking to finish the... I can't talk today. Okay, so she does finish the Buddhist scripture, which makes the Buddha Sahara. Now the issue is I don't think there's any more crosses left. Armor wise, yeah, Sheep definitely pulling ahead, but Mastery slightly behind. Now you got the Crusaders here. You got 2 crosses Ciarion took.
Can't hold myself back.
There is... Oh, was there Lux Verita also? There's no Lux, so I guess he took Lux. Galley actually also B at night. So a little behind in armor. I think she's looking for glass bottles. Glass bottle did find one. There is, I think, a few glass bottles left. So did, I think... Who took 2? Ciarion took 2 of them. Sheep, this is kind of an awkward bet for Sheep. This is not what I would be doing, Sheep. Please don't. Oh, okay. I don't think she should fight the Wickling for sure. Okay. Well, if she makes a noise, this is a little dangerous. Looking for the... Oh, sorry, this is the wrong person. Ciarion actually at the hospital, getting the bear, getting the garlic first, not garlic bread. So Ciarion hasn't even used the holy water she had from the beginning of the game. I figured. Yeah. itsyaboywhy picking up a free powder of life happily. Now I would have stayed there a little longer.
Treat books with respect. Treat books with respect.
Ooh, Dark Knight got away. Beach. Double beach. Oh, Flo picking up a good kill. Though I don't think he has any food. Alright, so Dark was unfortunately out of food. Flo doing some hefty damage, though his...
Will I have to survive?
Huh. Weird. Okay, so Galley's game glitched. I don't know how to help Galley, honestly, so, Whoop. I don't know, so Galley's having issues right now. So Galley, that's very weird. I would tell Galley to just pick an area and just try restarting the game. I don't even know what to tell him.
Don't let your guard down.
That's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't think we can just redo the match. Ciarion finishing up. Ciarion looking pretty strong, though. I do think he has the... Oh, okay, so out of healing now, actually. Having already ate 3 of his PDPs. Ciarion also kind of... I was like, what weapon did he get? Ciarion's actually kind of low on healing, actually. Though, he does have... that's a very, very bad hospital. The Flo seems to be going to be getting that.
What story will I
Oh, good. It seems that Galley's game has fixed itself. Unfortunately, that was a lot of time wasted. But otherwise, he has back in the game. And then Flo picking up the boots from Sheep. What was it? No, Flo just finished the boots, actually. I honestly feel like that helmet is not worth it anymore. Hospital. This is the bear that everyone needs, that nobody's going for. Ciarion is here with the bear. Okay, I figured. Oh, wow. He snipes the bear, actually. Flo, not too happy about that one, actually. Really needs it, but he does have the sari. And I mean, more bread's always good. Now, so factory and fire station will stay open, which means he will have the opportunity to finish his hat. And I mean, bread is always a good food to have. Now the question is, the Wickling does die, but it seems like Ciarion did not. Nobody actually picked up the Dr. Wickling's dead body. Sorry, this is so dumb for Gally, who just can't seem to even move. This is I don't know what happened, but Gally's game seems to be glitching horribly, actually. Oh, okay, so finds the sashimi. That's lucky. Domo not looking nearly as strong this game comparatively, but I mean, he's still very much in the game. He can still finish his helmet, and then the potato looking very good. The sashimi very helpful. Whoa. Okay. Lead as well, looking amazing. High potential. Except his mastery is a little on the low side, but 2 sets of glazed potato, now has 4 left. Scaling, okay. So Gally unfortunately goes down. Not being able to move is slightly. It sets you back. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Gally does finish his helmet. The cigarette really helping him, keeping his stamina up high.
Can't hold myself back.
Weapon break. That's really unfortunate, but I mean, it was kind of expected. He made his weapon like the first 3 minutes of the game. We'll see how he deals with it. Lead is in fact doing. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the same. Alright. Now we've got the strong contenders lab. Actually, all of them very strong. But Gally is a guy. Sorry, I usually call just by Stacella. Aw.
Can't hold myself back.
You have Domo, whose food is a little scarce, as well with the broken weapon. This game isn't looking as good in his direction, though his mastery is quite good. Yeah, so he and Flo has the same mastery. Flo's food, though, is very impressive. I would have not eaten the bird dog there, but okay. Oh, Sia. Oh my gosh! Sia was doing really well. So Sia was a little out of food, but otherwise Sia was doing very well. So Sia goes down. Flo grabs the hat. Doesn't really need it, though. Okay, so he wanted the gorilla really badly, but Led just basically said no. Led was like, fuck, no. Bear is up. Led really wants the spare. Actually, both Flo and Led really wants the spare. The spare is up as well. It will not be up in a minute. So we'll see if anybody goes for it. Because funny enough, I feel like Led should be going for it. If he finds a flower, that's totally fine as well, but this is quite the frustrating things to be looking at. Now, Flo finds a holy blood. Unfortunately, you cannot make a weapon out of it. I think he he finds the burdock apparently. So nobody took the burdock, so Flo no longer needs the bear. Does Led do? Does Led still do? Led still does need the bear, but he's still not getting the bear. Led finds the bear. Okay, well, now he found the bear. Good. That took a while. Otherwise, this is bad. Somebody's coming. No? What animal control? Alright, gets it. Grabs the flower quickly. Go. Okay. No, Led does get his flower. So this is 6 PDPs for Letteran, and his mastery catching up as well. Looking very good. All 3 of them are very even. I don't know who can win. There's one more bear left. There's no more bear left. Just kidding. The bear died really late. So, well, no, there is a bear left. There's gonna be one more bear at the cemetery at the end of this round. Domo picks up the parallel sword, very good for him. Picks up the dead body, finds some food there. I wonder if there's any more things that you can cook in the hotel. So he's looking for the burdock and the garlic, and it's kind of down to luck. Letteran actually took a lot of things out of it. Gets another series, so Led is doing very good. Is doing what he should be doing, which is basically. Which is basically collecting food. It seems like he did give up, did not find anything. Led finding more saris, and once he finds a wheat stone, he will be leading by far in terms of healing, I think.
What story will I hear?
Flo also doing fairly well in terms of healing. Unfortunately, he doesn't have an accessory. Adamantium can't do him anything. Now you've got Domo actually here looking for looking for sorry, but Led already have taken it, unfortunately. So actually, if I were to make a bet on who wins, I would say Led would win this one if nothing goes wrong. But we all know how this game goes. It's funny because it's Flo's gonna make Kandala. So Kandala, a very good choice for him. Finds a stone. I think he's gonna skip for now. He's looking for the iron ore. Finds Domo instead, who she very brutally attacks. Interestingly, she left. I would have fought if I was Flo, because I think he really needs the cemetery. I think Led has found his wheat stone and has now made the grilled sari. I don't know what he's going to do with the blueprint, but at the moment, I don't really think any of them wants to fight much. They want to conserve healing, but at the same time... Oh my god, Domo is just living in the land of constant weapon breaking. So Domo is actually running out of healing. This was looking very dangerous for him. He can't really find a pot. There's more pots in the slum, which is good, but so Led and Flo duking it out in the hospital. Cemetery, because both of them need this area, but the bear spawned. Led doesn't really need this bear, but Led doesn't really care about the fight either. Oh, finds Domo. Domo was like, no.
Excuse me.
So itsyaboywhy picking up the garlic. So there's actually one more garlic left, which means if Domo has the soy sauce, which means if he kills Flo, he can actually get more healing just from Flo's death, just from Flo. Flo, on the other hand, was still trying to finish his Kundala, and Led was like, no. But Led does have 6 PDPs, so if Led dies, whoever kills Led wins, most likely. But if Led doesn't die randomly, I do think that he has the best chance to win. Flo did a magnificent hit and run, doing a lot of damage, I think. I don't really know how much damage, but Flo is axe mastery compared to 2A+. This is a little scary for both of them because they're kind of trading they're trading healing. But Domo is just sitting tight, was like, nah, ooh, scary. Oh, Led's actually at 3 PDPs and ooh, bump. Ooh, 80 damage. Okay. So Flo, the more these two fight, the more likely it is for Domo to win. Domo coming out of this fight was 7 HP. All 3 of them in the same place, actually. Domo making his way out of there, comes back, runs away. Okay, so this is you can tell that they're trying to figure out where everyone is. Domo, on the other hand, is doing a very interesting so he's bouncing between two areas. It's really bad for his stamina, which he actually has a fair bit of. But basically, it makes it so that it's really hard for somebody to hit him in between the two times while he's moving. Breaks his hand. Led hits him and breaks his hand. Led actually only having one PDP left. Oh my gosh. So one PDP, one PDP.
Can't hold myself.
This adds up to be more healing. I am curious. This is a very baiting our breath situation, but I think Flo comes out ahead in this one
Don't let your guard down.
because Flo has
What story will I hear? Your life is...
Flo's weapon broke, which is really unfortunate. But he dropped his OPS. If he has OPS right now, he'd be really good. But Don Conquito is really good in the final area. Oof. All right, so I do think that Domo most likely will go down unless he gets despair.
Let your guard
It'd be really funny if he gets despair because he can't. Oh. Okay. Domo's weapon pops.
One sound paid.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well actually no, lead. I think that was Flo's win. But I said lead because I was looking at lead and my thing popped. Flo, I think, won that one just because the last hit was too fast for it to have came from Letteran. It was really unfortunate that Domo gave up because Letteran actually had a chance if he had killed Domo because Domo was holding a soy sauce. So that was really unfortunate for... That's why I was calling your name. Flo!